Yes, yes, yes. This is the Truth Doctor, and this is another episode of Wake Up African People. We are in Highland Park, Michigan, live at Nandi's Knowledge Cafe. And let me tell you this is the place to be. Every time I come to Michigan, I found this place as a home. If you want to get your knowledge up, Nandi got the books. If you want to conversate with other people of like minds, they're always here and coming in. She has food. She has a museum. This is the place to be. The Truth Doctor is telling you. Stop at Nandi's if you're in the Detroit, Highland Park, or in the Detroit metropolitan area. And we have people here that know Nandi, that's here with Nandi, also Nandi. And the Truth Doctor is going to hand the mic over to them to let them tell you their experience with Nandi. Because my experience with her has been one of standing with a queen. When I met her, it just felt like she was my sister. And I've come here over and over again. I'll be begging my lady, drop me down at Nandi's place, because it's the place to be, because people are here that think like me. And we're going to bring on now one of her number one men to tell you how Nandi's place is.
Peace and blessings, True Doctor. This is Motor City Freeway. I've been a part of the Nandi's Knowledge Cafe movement for about 8 years. I first came to Nandi's Knowledge Cafe. We started doing open mic poetry here with world-renowned poet Jessica Care Moore. And we just continue with the poetry series. So we got a weekly poetry series that's ongoing every week. Every Thursday we get open mic poetry. And what we have in our poetry is we have family time where we discuss the issues and the concerns of the community and what's going on. For those that don't know, the address is 12511 Woodward, and the phone number is 865-1288. And you can always get knowledge at the Knowledge Cafe, where knowledge is power. I just wanted to drop this real tidbit for those who don't know about Nandi's Knowledge Cafe. We continuously promote conscious lecturers. We just had a lecture here, phenomenal lecture with Dr. Umar Johnson, which the True Doctor was here. We had a lot of young people in the house, and it was a very lovely experience and event. Our next lecture series is going to be Minister Inky returns to Detroit, Revelation Revisited. Dr. Brother Minister Inky, makes his return to Detroit. He was known for the critically acclaimed video, Urban Kryptonite, which talks about holistic health in the black community, raising the consciousness of our eating habits and raising the consciousness of our minds through the food that we eat. Here you go.
Yes, and that was Nandi's number one guy, and now we have her chef here. Brother can cook like the Galloping Gourmet. I done tasted his food. Come on in and taste some for yourself. His name is Brother Kente. Brother Kente, you are on the mic.
Hi, everybody out there. This is Kente. I'm at Knowledge Cafe. We have lots of food here. We have a cafe here, so you can come in here, you can read, and you get you some coffee, and you can read you some books. We're here to raise your consciousness and make you better people in society and in the community. That way y'all don't run around acting crazy. Okay? All right? Thank you.
Yes, that was Brother Kente. Brother Kente, let me tell you, the brother is a good brother. I met him when I came in here, and I didn't think he could cook, but the man can throw down. So y'all come down here and get some of this food when you come down in town to Nandi's Knowledge Cafe. Now, we have a little brother in the house. Come on, little brother. I can't he had to tell me his name again. What's your name again? Little brother Marcus. How old are you, Marcus? 7 years old in here getting this knowledge on. Marcus is going to say what he likes about Nandi's Cafe. Marcus, you are on the mic.
Okay. This is what I like about Miss Nandi's Cafe is that she got lots of books. We can learn about knowledge, and we can learn new types of things. all that stuff. We could have some food, have some cup of coffee. Kids could learn new things.
Go ahead, tell us some more.
And we can sit down, relax too, and we could do lots of stuff. We could read, we could eat, and we could like be on the computer and Wi-Fi and music, and that's it.
Okay, the little brother done laid it down to y'all. Now look, Nandi's Knowledge Cafe is in the middle of Highland Park, Michigan. And let me tell you a story about Highland Park, Michigan. It sits in the middle of Detroit. I don't even know how it became a town on its own, but that's another story. But the little brothers here, we need to bring our children to places where they can learn knowledge of self. This is the problem. We take everybody's knowledge in, but the knowledge of self. When you have the knowledge of self, it's like a foundation, and a house cannot stand without a foundation. So everybody has their history and their knowledge that they hold tight to, and their ancestors and the people that they think is powerful and knowledgeable throughout their historical times, all the way up into the day. We have to start doing the same thing. There's nothing the matter with learning your stuff. Learning your stuff. Nandi's here. The libraries in this town have closed down. But Nandi's here still with books like a library. I mean, it's a lot of books in here. Dr. Omar done been here to speak. Walter Williams done been here to speak. Dick Gregory done been here to speak. And the Truth Doctor going to speak here, too. I speak here all the time when I'm in here anyway. Because we got to talk and assimilate knowledge to each other and learn from each other. Now, I'm going to bring on another sister that's been knowing Nandi for years and let you tell her experience about Nandi and Nandi's Cafe. You're on the mic, my sister.
What can I say about Nandi's that has not already been said? This is a place that is holistic. It's where your mind, body, and spirit come and is fed. There's a welcoming spirit here. When you walk in, you know that you're in a special place. And for those of you that are looking for healthy, beautiful, enriching black businesses, there's one right here in Highland Park. And there's something for everybody. There's books for children, there's books for young adults, and there's books just if you want to challenge your mind. So I invite everybody to come and just have the Nandi's Knowledge Cafe experience. Once you come, you'll never be the same. There's great people that are always here. They'll challenge your thinking. You'll never walk away just empty-handed. So please come out to Nandi's Knowledge Cafe.
All right. Yes, we could not say enough about this place. I am exacerbated. And we have another brother sitting here. We're about to put on the mic. And then we got another queen we got here we're going to put on the mic. And another brother we're going to put on the mic. I mean, it's just people all over this place. Y'all better get on down here and buy these books. Increase your knowledge. Increase your children's knowledge, which is very important for the future of black people. My brother, sitting right here, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Doctor. Yeah, come on down to Nandi's, and let's support black business in Detroit. And I'd like to thank the brother for coming from Philly, all right, and send greetings back. Tell them about Nandi's. We'll franchise this in a minute.
We need one in every community. Well, we can do it ourselves. Our ancestors told us to do for self. But right along the way, we were hijacked and set back probably 100 to 200 years. And this is Queen Chasette, the one who introduced me to Nandi's Cafe. And we got to put her on the mic and let her tell you how she feels and what she thinks about this exciting establishment.
Hotep, everybody. I can tell you, I love coming down to Nandi's. Nandi has a heart of gold, and she brings that Southern hospitality. You feel right at home when you're here. I tell you, Nandi is a pillar in this community. She does a lot for the people. People love her. People come here all the time. You see a lot of the regular people, and you see new people that come in. And I have met so many wonderful people since coming here. So come on in. Come and get you some knowledge on. Come and read. Come and learn. Come and support this place. And you'll be happy. Believe me. Bring your laptop. If you need to do any studying, any research, just come to Nandi's.
Yes, yes, yes. And we have one more brother sitting right here. Come on up here, brother, to the mic. Yes, tell him your name and everything. And remember, bring yourself down to Nandi's place.
My name is Joshua Elijah Exodus. You know what she did for me? She quarantined illiteracy. She just wiped it out. She said, come here and look, we're going to do something about that illiteracy problem you have. And you know what? Brothers and sisters, she'll do the same thing for you. She'll do the same thing for you. She will quarantine illiteracy.
Yes, because she feels, though, reading as our way out. Because what do they say about black folks? If you want to keep it away from a black person, put it in a book. That's what they used to say. Put it in a book. You want to keep it away from a black person. I mean, our people have to read. We just can't go on the education that they give us in the high schools and the colleges and the universities and everything. We have to learn our stuff. They don't teach most of our stuff in these places. And black historical colleges don't teach black stuff. And that's to me is one of the worst things I've ever heard, that you have a black college but they're not teaching black stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that they're not teaching black American history or nothing, but I'm talking about black world history, ancient black history. You have white universities, Temple, Penn, all these ones, New York University, all of them are getting Afrocentric curriculums. But a lot of these black schools are not doing what they're doing. The public schools are not teaching us. So we have to have alternate places where we can take our children, our elders, and everyone and learn about ourselves. And it's a brother standing here. I don't know if he want to be on the mic and talk about Nandi's place. He just walked in. Brother, would you like to say what you love about Nandi's place, that you're in here? You're on the mic.
You guys introduce. My name is Mazel. I come here all the time, very often. Every week I contribute some of my earnings to getting more knowledge, and I try to get a book every single time because knowledge is key. I love Sister Nandi and her establishment. It is by far the best spot in the city for this type of movement and educational process that we're going through here in our city, where we need it in our community, African American community. It's a great place though. The atmosphere is awesome. Great lectures, great atmosphere. You just come in and you like you said, you feel at home. Awesome place. Bring my son down. Kick it with my bros and my sisters, and we always have a good time, though. It's very enlightening, great music. Everything you need for the soul and spiritual is right here. So come and holla.
Yes, and we're going to get Nandi here soon. She's taking care of business back here, trying to keep her business going, straighten everything. We're trying to get her up here to the mic. But right now, we're going to have to bring back Freeway back on here until Nandi gets back up here.
I'm glad you did, brother, because I wanted to mention, for those who don't know, we do have a holiday. It's called Kwanzaa, and we celebrating Kwanzaa here at Nandi's Knowledge Cafe with a showing of Black Candle. It's a conscious movie about Kwanzaa. We celebrating the 26th and the 27th. Ujamaa. Ujamaa, unity, which is unity, and Kujichagulia, self-determination. So we asking everybody in the Metro Detroit area. We are in Highland Park. This is what they call the Upper Midtown. This is the Upper Midtown of the city, and people who are not from Detroit, they always talk about the surrounding areas of Detroit as I can't think of the term that they use. What they always consider, they always talk about outside cities. Highland Park is one of the throbbing hearts of the city. This is one of the cities where the first automotive assembly line was built. The first freeway in the country was built here. Due to that assembly line and due to those demographics of urban mobilization that we achieved, Highland Park is a staple. It's the last black fortress of Detroit. The mayor is black. The community is most definitely urban and most definitely black. And we just really trying to support, promote unity. There's a lot of reconstruction and gentrification going on in the city, just like in other cities around our country, and we all must stand in unity and in force. And for those unified conscious minds, we asking y'all to support Nandi's Knowledge Cafe, 865-1288, 12511 Woodward. Also, you can find us on Facebook. We do have a Nandi's Knowledge Cafe and a group page. The group page is where we get most of our events, and we do a lot of our things. And we also have our open mic poetry night every Thursday. We do have ongoing lectures. On Monday, we have Pierre L. Bay. He's talking about sovereignty and hieroglyphics. Also, we have a lecture on Tuesday, which is also about sovereignty and home foreclosures. The Nation of Islam have their meetings here every Wednesday. There's always something going on in Nandi's Knowledge Cafe, and if we can't find the book for you, we will have the book when you come back. Like I said, you can always contact us. We're a phone call away, 86313-865-1288. All right?
Yes, that was Brother Freeway. And we still, and the Truth Doctor is here. You know the Truth Doctor voice. Nandi, come on up here and get on this mic. Now, Nandi, let me tell you, she is a fabulous, 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 fabulous queen. And she, well, you can see her when you come up here.
That's right.
Right, but Nandi has built this establishment for 10 years.
April.
And, when I come here, every time I come here, it's people coming in and out. You should see her African mask collection. It's phenomenal. She got the Dogon in there. I mean, you want to see Dogon stuff? You want to see West African stuff? You want to see North African stuff? I mean, it's in here. Everything is in here. Bring your children here to enlighten them on their history. And here we have the queen herself, Nandi. Nandi, tell them about you. Sound like a sound?
Thank you, Truth Doctor. When he first walked in this door, I was like, we'd have met the man. He ain't left, really. Well, he's from Philly, right? Philly. So I'm trying to push him to move down this way. Anyway, but thank you out there, you listening world. If you ever in this area, just Google Nandi. It will pop up. We've been doing things over here, bringing the community together. I'm doing what I dreamed to do. I've been at this thing about 20 years, working at flea markets, sidewalks, vending, all that. I know all that. If you got any entrepreneur ideas, come to me. I can tell you about them. We can get them going, right, Mark? Well, in Highland Park, we do have a lot of open spaces for businesses, especially black businesses. That's who I'm talking to. So these days, what we're seeing now is a climate for us to open our own businesses. It's time out. We can't build nobody else up. It's just time out for us. We just got to do us. And but here at Nandi's Knowledge Cafe, my motto is where knowledge is power. I wanted to have a place where people could come of like mind, and that is what I see here all the time. You can get an argument. You can get opinions, and all that good stuff, you know. But you know, it's the type of books I sell. You got to have somebody to talk to about them because the knowledge is so deep. It's real deep. It's not on the top. Art gallery. I sell African art. These days, not many people buying, but so you can come and see what a museum really should look like. If they want to call it an African museum, it can be just that. And next door to there, I have a vintage store. So I've opened up all of the type of flea market stuff I used to sell. I just sold stuff. So now I'm kind of separating it. But it's still more room. If you got an idea, we have a event space. You want to set up a lecture, you want to set up and show what you do, talk about what you do, we can do that here. So the number here is 313-865-1288. And like I say, just come lay your idea out. It may happen. Don't be afraid to do business. Our business is open so much. I mean, you can sell pencils on the corner. People will buy them. You know, just have an idea. It's so simple. Don't sit and talk about it. We, as people, we talk too much. And you hear people say, don't talk about it, be about it. And that's what I'm about. You have to be about it. There's another entrepreneur here who's in real estate. And he might have some entrepreneur ideas. I mean, Mark, the climate for entrepreneurship is now. I can't think of a better time. I mean, we talk about our president, and we all got our views and opinions on it, but you read between the lines, he's been talking about do your own business since he's been in office. That's what I hear him say. I don't hear what all the other stuff, because some of it is not applied to us. But he's been saying do your own business. And we have to do our own business. They don't take a lot of money to start up. You just start. And you just start. Just start anywhere. So not selling drugs. We've been rated with that too much. So we ain't talking about selling no drugs. That's not a business. That is not our business. That's big business. So it's other things that we can do. And you must have trades, something to sell. When the money is obsolete, it's called buy, selling, and trading. So if you don't have nothing to trade, you can't get nothing. Bottom line. So anyway, stop by Nandi's or give us a call, 313-865-1288. And we do sell books online under the name of Kool-Aid Books on Amazon.com, Kool-Aid Books. And I will ship a book. Give me a call. I will ship a book to you at a fee. Because it do take that to keep going. Peace.
And stop buying from Amazon when you can buy from a sister. You know, they got the Amazon story from us anyway. The homemade sisters that used to protect the king. Mm-hmm. Now, I want Nandi to tell you about the people that's been through here. And some of the luminaries that have been through here to give lectures names.
Okay, we've had, as one of the brothers said briefly, a little while ago, Dr. Umar Johnson, Professor Griff, Professor Walter Williams, Sarah Sunsetti. He's been here. And other people that you may not know in this world have been here. The Truth Doctor is here. Yeah, Dr. Leonard Jeffries, he was here. So, and they steady coming and calling to come by. The space is not really big, so you get the intimate setting. You get to meet all of these people up front. And they just regular people like us, and they're doing their calling. You know, they're doing their calling. They're just like preachers of knowledge. Well, you got to hear Professor Walter Williams. He will tell you where Jesus came from. He's a specialist in that. And he's in his 80s. So you may hear a lot of people talk about that, but you have the roots, and he's one of the roots of where that research came from. So that's what we can get here, some root knowledge. Thank you, Truth Doctor, for calling from here today.
Yes, well, it is my pleasure to do this. Now, we talk about Marcus Garvey. We talk about black nationalism. We talk about black love. Marcus Garvey said, think black, be black, and buy black.
Act black, live black, love black.
Yes, there you go. Now, come on down and show your love to Nandi's Cafe. This is the Truth Doctor, and this has been another episode of Wake Up African People. Everybody together say good night.
Good night.
Black Power.